Welcome back to Living 757. Guys, I have a question for you. Are you ready for your next road trip? How
Yes,
about you, Ashley? You
100%.
are? And do you know what precautions you need to take now that you have a baby? Well, just to talk about this and more, we're going to introduce Kyle Loftus, the operation manager from AAA Car Care in Suffolk. Welcome, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, how y'all doing? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, sure. We're so excited to have you. Especially now with this super hot weather, we need to know what to do when we're going to go in our next adventure.
Well, I tell you what, it's a great day at AAA. It's a hot one, and it's a great day to have AAA. In case you are going to be out there traveling, in case anything happens, you can hit some hot weather like this, or the AC stops working in the car. Definitely stop on by AAA. We're here to take care of you.
Absolutely. And Kyle, the governor announced during the COVID stay-at-home orders that there was a grace period for non-enforcement on outdated state inspection window sticker updates. Do you know when that will end?
Yeah, so it's actually coming up very, very soon. It started in March. It ends July 31st. So don't wait because we're right at the end of it. All the shops in Tidewater are extremely busy. We're doing a lot of March inspections, April, May, June, and now July hit. All the people in July who have stickers are like, why are the lines so long? So we're having to explain it. July 31st, it's over for everybody.
That was right on time.
That was right on time. Now, talking again about the heat, what are some of the biggest repair issues you're seeing going on right now with the heat?
So we are seeing an abundant amount of people coming in and asking about their AC. We're seeing a lot of overheating issues, electrical issues, like starters and alternators. It's so hot. These electrical components just can't handle this kind of heat.
I know this is like an issue for everyone now with this hot weather. Kyle, quick question. Do you have any offers coming up? I hear something in August. You're going to have a special offer for all customers?
Right. So that's our triple play deal. And what we say is make a triple play with AAA. And we have many services that you can choose from. Choose up to 3 for $49.95. Such things as tire rotation, oil change, check your alternator starter system, headlight adjustments, and many, many more.
Absolutely. And before we get out of here there, Kyle, what's with this hospital grade disinfectant deal that you guys have going on?
This was a big hit, and it's called BioPledge. And basically, it's odorless. It's not going to fill them up on the windows. We're spraying it in there. It's hospital grade disinfectant. Gets sprayed into your car, helps from any viruses, anybody from being sick. Maybe before you want to get that cleaned out. I tell you what, it was flying off the shelves, and it still is.
Wow, that's awesome. Where can people find more information about these and other offers?
You can always stop into our AAA car care centers. We have 6 in the Tidewater area. You can go to AAA.com, stop on in. We'd be more than glad to give you some literature about it and kind of go over a little bit more. Once people see it, they tend to always say, yeah, let me get this one done, and then let me go get the other car and get that one done too. So great service.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kyle. And I can say, changing gears a bit from road trips heating up, I can also tell you that the temperatures are getting hot. Ashley can tell us about what's happening with her right now. And to help us get through this season, we got Kendall from AC Masters, our good friends. Hey, how you doing there, Kendall?
Doing all right. How are you all?
How are you, Kendall?
How are you?
We are doing good. Kendall, now, I've done some Can Quincy qualified segments with you in the past, so I know the heat that happens in the attic. What are you guys doing to keep your employees safe during these record high temperatures so they can continue the quality services that you guys have?
Gotcha. Well, unfortunately, yes, it does get really hot out there, but that's, what we do. So a big part of what we do to try and help our techs out, we try to provide them with plenty of water, Gatorade, breaks when they need it. We also try to be mindful of those attic jobs. So the one you were on, we schedule those in the morning, or we try to schedule them a little later in the day, because there's nothing worse than working in an attic at noon or 1 o'clock. I can tell you that personally. Also, just frequent check-ins and try and give them as much safety information as we can on hydration, heat stroke, how to stay safe. And we just kind of work from there.
I know you have a list of tips that you can recommend us before we call disperse, but I have a personal question. When your AC unit is running all day, nonstop, what we can do to help that other than change it, like in the meantime?
So we actually get a lot of calls about this. We've been having them recently. And this is something that a lot of homeowners probably should know. When the outside temperature is over 94 degrees, your standard system's probably not going to maintain the temperature that you've set. And that's okay. They're actually designed to only affect about a 20-degree change in cooling. And the other 1% of the time when it's really, really hot, they're not going to keep up. And the problem, what's going on is that when it's really hot outside, your home is absorbing more heat than your AC can throw out. And that's even before we talk about other factors like humidity, home design, ductwork. So when it gets close to 100 degrees, we tell our customers 79 and below, your system's doing all right. The best thing you can do for it, maybe just be a little nicer to it, kick that temperature up a little bit, and don't make it work too hard.
I like that one. So,
Good system.
please
Take a rest.
be nice with me today.
So what you're saying is, if you're like me and my entire neighborhood's power just went out, and I tried to turn on the generator and the AC was probably working too hard, and that's why my generator turned off again?
Well, I mean, I'm really hesitant to diagnose your issue, but yes, those systems. So about 25% of your home's power is actually going to get used by your AC. So, right. And during this time of the year, it can actually jump even higher than that. So it's a good chance. Yeah, your AC probably kicking on, running full tilt might have had something to do with it.
Yep. So now I have the generator back on, but no AC. So if I start to sweat over here, you guys know why.
All right, we'll send you some water. It's cool.
Thank
we got
you.
plenty.
Are there any tips that you can give us for maybe helping your AC not have to work as hard?
Yes. Well, we've got a few. We've done those tips. So I think one of the things that we always tell folks when you have an issue, one of the first things you're going to do is you're going to check your thermostat. You're going to look for incorrect settings, error codes. If the display is off, check and see if it needs batteries. Some folks don't know it has that. Also, always try and keep your filters and returns clean. We've talked about that before. Low airflow means your system has to work harder. It means it's not going to work like it should, and you're going to see that effect on a day like today. Also, if your system does cut off, check your breakers, check indoor-outdoor switches, make sure nothing's been tripped. And also on your condenser outside, that's the outside unit, check and make sure it's not covered with leaves or plants. You don't have your bushes up on it, anything like that, stuff that can suffocate it. And if you see ice on the lines, then you probably got a frozen coil, and you're going to have to turn it off before we can do anything else, including us come out.
Yeah, I want to mention that one time I saw some ice on the unit. I was like, what is this coming from? Yeah, I didn't know that.
So that's a big question, but basically what that is you've either got, that's either an airflow issue or a refrigerant issue. And what it basically means is you end up with a lot of cold air stuck sitting over that coil, which has a lot of water on it, and you just get ice, and then you get that low airflow. So less airflow means the water's not moving, and it just builds up, and eventually you got a nice block of ice.
Yeah, and this is why you guys are the masters of AC.
Yes.
And so, I mean, all of this information was so great. And really quick, how can people get in contact with you, sir?
Well, of course, they can always visit our website, acmasters.com. We post blogs. We also on our Facebook, we try to post information whenever we can. And always just give us a call. Our number is 757-898-2894. We'd be glad to talk to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kendall.
Absolutely. Good luck with your generator.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna need it. Oh man. Now, it might be hot outside, but kids and adults, if you're anything like me, have been outside enjoying nature. And now here with us to talk about that is Les Parks from the Norfolk Botanical Garden. Welcome.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome.
How are y'all?
I'm hot.
I'm
How
sure.
are you?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
So real quick. You guys specialize in the butterflies and dragonflies and fireflies and all of that. Like, why are all those insects so important?
Well, they form the basis of the food chain. So a lot of other creatures like to feast on insects. Probably more selfish for us is 1 in 3 bites of food on your plate are the result of insect pollination. So if we don't have the insects, we don't have the variety of food that we need to eat. And they provide a real benefit for the rest of the environment. They decompose material. So between feeding other insects, feeding other creatures, feeding ourselves, and the work they do, it's very important that we make sure that their numbers stay up. And sadly, right now, the numbers of insects around the world are in sharp decline.
Yeah, I wouldn't never know that.
Yeah,
A lot of people, they see a bug and they don't want to do anything with it. They want to get rid of it, but they're really important to us.
Yes, and now that you mentioned that, Mr. Parks, where can we see them? Where do they gather together, and how we can look for them?
Well, they're all over your garden. Some of them you can't see without lifting a stone or pulling the mulch back. Some of them are flying around right now. Some of them are feasting on flowers. So they all have a role to play and a niche in the environment that they fill. So they're all over the place, and it's a great way to introduce kids to nature, to get them outside and go on an insect hunt.
That's very interesting.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that we even have a video available here as well to play. Yeah. Okay. So,
yeah.
Yeah. You can definitely
We
see
can
it.
also talk okay. Yes, what I was thinking about is, do you remember, Quincy, when you were a child and we played with the butterflies and with the little the lantern ones?
Well, I don't remember playing with butterflies with you as a child.
Well, you never tried to get one in your hand? I did that when I was little.
I definitely was outside with a net catching lightning bugs.
Yeah,
That's
another one.
Well, with all the kids home from school right now, I think this is a great thing for them to do, particularly in the morning when it's a little bit cooler, and the insects will be a little bit more active when it's not so hot in the afternoon too.
Yeah. Now, a real cool question I have, okay, and don't be mad at me, okay, because I did this when I was a kid. I would catch the lightning bug, and then we would pull that. So what does that actually do when you pull the light off the bug?
It kills it.
Oh no!
Yeah, I did that too. I'm guilty. So
okay, so it's not just me. Okay,
I don't do it anymore. No.
Me neither.
Oh no!
And what
That's the beautiful thing.
exactly makes it light up like that? What is the light?
It's a biochemical reaction in the body of the insect, and they that's what they use to attract mates. They have a particular frequency that they flash on and off, and some more wiser insects have learned that, and so they sort of fake it, and when the firefly comes to mate, they actually get eaten. So,
I did not know I was ruining families. I was killing the dads and the moms. I didn't know.
Yes,
well, there's worse things that happen to them now. I mean, a lot of people are spraying their yards with pesticides, and that's really bad for all insects. So we really want to discourage people from using those all-over insecticides in their garden.
So how can we promote their population?
The best thing you can do is to plant a garden, and you want a variety of trees, shrubs, and perennials, and particularly look for things that are native to this area, because that's what the insects are most familiar with, are plants that are native to coastal Virginia.
Okay.
Perfect. And the botanical garden is open right now? You guys have regular hours?
Yep, we've been open since during the whole corona crisis. Right now we're open 9 to 7, and we actually have a pollinator demonstration garden. So you can come out here and get ideas of what you can do in your own garden to attract insect pollinators. And not only is it functional, it's quite beautiful too.
Awesome.
Perfect. I think we have a website that people can go and check for more information, right? Yes, right there?
That's correct.
NorfolkBotanicalGardens.org. Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
You're quite welcome. Come see us at the garden.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Lee.
Yes, well, I always love to learn all about butterflies, but Quincy, you took the lie away. You killed them. I don't like that.
Oops.
I'm so sad with you, but anyway, we had to go to commercial break. But you guys remember what we're doing last year, a year ago? Do you know what?
I do.
Well, stay tuned. You do? Yes, that's my girl. Stay tuned. We're coming back for more.